Alright, it's time for more Tekken 8 Season 2 changes. This time we're going over the Honored One himself, our protagonist, Jim. Speaking of the Honored One, though, the JJK game Phantom Parade released a Limitless Void Gojo. I summoned for him like 5 times or something, and I didn't get a single copy of him. So I swapped to a different server, which is basically like starting a new account in the game, and I got him like 3 times, which just shows you how stupid RNG and luck can be sometimes. But as for Jim in Season 2, they want to tone down his low-risk pokes and expand his offensive options through Zen, Breaking Step, as well as Heat. So let's get into the changes, starting with the emergency patch. Jim's running 3 into stance is not plus 12 anymore, it is now plus 6 on block. Jim's Heat Smash 4 as well as Zen 3 plus 4 no longer Wall Crush, they are still plus 9 though. This is good because of the absolute degeneracy that was going on at the wall. Like, this was insane. Plus 12 into dive kick, plus 12 into that, and the wall crushed. It was stupid. It was actually stupid. Zen 2 got its damage reduced. It now does 20 instead of 25. Zen 4 doesn't spike anymore for a guaranteed follow-up, which is really nice. Down forward 2-4 got a hurt box expansion so that some moves won't whiff in certain situations against it. Now for the actual Season 2 changes, Zen 1-2 is now a heat engager. The second hit also has more forward momentum so it reaches further forward, and the first hit got a hitbox expansion so that it's more consistent in combos. Zen 2 is no longer a heat engager, it also has its hitbox reduced. I've seen some people say that it doesn't work in combos after, I think it's after the heat burst, but it does. There it doesn't if you do forward 3 plus 4. But if you do back 3 plus 4 too, it works. It also has adjusted collision detection so it doesn't go under opponents in combos. Also, it's been sped up. This was a 21 to 22 frame move, it is now a 18 to 19 frame move, and as you saw, it also causes a hard air spin. In Heat, Jim's down back 1 plus 2, that part right there where you auto crouch dash, is now called Devil Step. I'm still calling it Omen, even though it's not Jin's Omen stance. He's still doing Mishima moves from this, so to me that's Omen. Also in Heat, Jim has a new move, forward 1 plus 2, called Awakened Blackwing, which to me sounds like the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh card because there are Blackwing cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! On hit, it goes into stance at plus 24. On block, it goes into stance at plus 5, and the only thing that's steppable here is Omen 3. Everything else will track. Like, that is just crazy. That move is so dumb. But yeah, Omen 1 tracks. The Electric tracks. Hell Sweep tracks. And this is to both sides as well. Jim's down forward 2 now has an extension 4. This is natural on hit, as you can see. Also wall splats. This is a double mid that's plus 9 on hit. On block, it is minus 12. Also, if you block the first hit, you cannot step the second one. Full crouch down forward 4 now goes into Zen if you hold forward or tap forward, I think. Yeah, no, it has to hold. Goes into Zen at plus 12. And because it's plus 12, it means the only thing you can step here are the dive kicks, because everything else will track. Or it's just homing anyways. This is still launch punishable on block, however it is now faster, being 21 to 22 frames. It was 25 to 26 frames before this. It also now counter hit launches, as you can see. Zen 1 plus 2, the grab on hit, as you can see it's plus 4. However, now you can hold down forward during the grab animation to go into a crouch dash at plus 5, which means the only thing that's steppable here is CD2. Everything else will track. This is still minus 14 on block, but it is now 21 frames fast. It was 24 frames before this. So it's actually pretty scary now. You can now activate heat from Zen. You can also heat smash as well. Jim's Shunren down throw was down forward 1+3 or 1+3 in Zen. But because of the heat burst change, it is now down forward 1+4. Or when you're in Zen, 1+4. Also, something pretty funny in the patch notes for Jim is that he apparently has dual boot down back 1+2. How the fuck an Alyssa move is in Jim's patch notes, I have no clue. Their names aren't even that close. How did Alyssa's move end up in Jim's patch notes? While rising 1-3-3 as well as down forward 3-3 got the hitbox expanded downward so it doesn't whiff against certain moves. Back forward 2 now has improved tracking to Jim's right side. You can't really see it here, but they also added in this new like white effect to show that a move has a lot of tracking to one side. Both CD1 and CD2 can now be done using forward, neutral, down forward plus the input. Oh, I'm just automatically doing CD input. There we go. Forward, neutral, down forward 1 and forward, neutral, down forward 2. Controller, please. Yeah, there we go. You can now do both of them with forward, neutral, down forward inputs. It was only a matter of time before they gave this to Jim as well. Omen Hell Sweep is now a true block string. The second hit on block is now minus 14. It was minus 16 before. The Hell Sweep itself is only minus 12. There's no stagger anymore. It also does not launch anymore. The damage on the second hit went down from 28 to 25 and it is now plus 3 on hit. This was plus 4 before. Now this one is an absolutely crazy change, honestly. Jim's 2144 is now minus 12 on block. This was minus 31 before. This move is basically Jim's Hell Sweep. It's the same animation. Hell Sweep minus 31 with stagger. Same animation for 2144. Minus 12 with no stagger now. Why? Still counter hit knocks down though. 2-4 now gives a hard air spin as well. On hit it is now plus 7. This was plus 11 before. On block it is now minus 13. But you can still hold forward to go into Zen at plus 14 on hit or minus 6 on block. Down 2 no longer counter hit launches, which is really nice honestly. Still minus 14 on block as well. Jim's Heat Smash 4 does not wall splat from a mile away anymore. It was really stupid that it was doing that in the first place, and honestly, I don't feel like any Heat Smash should be doing that. Jim's 214 got some nerfs as well. The second hit doesn't reach as far anymore. The third hit is now plus 3 on hit, it was plus 4 before this. And on block it is now minus 10. It was minus 9 before. Still has the counter hit knockdown though. Back 2 now has a reduced hitbox so it doesn't hit from as far away anymore. Up forward 2 now recovers 3 frames slower on whiff. And on block it is now minus 10. This was minus 7 before. Overall in Season 1, Jim was a really strong character with strong poking. 2-1, 1-2, 2-1. Like all you did most of the time, 2-1, 2-1-4. He also had a decent 50-50 out of the wave dash. He just didn't have super strong lows besides down 2, which was a really annoying move online because the punishers just wouldn't work against it most of the time because of rollback and lag. In Season 2, even though they toned down his pokes a bit like 2-1, and well, down 2 not counter hit launching anymore, they still decided to buff some of his other lows like 2-1-4-4. Why is this minus 12? And I've seen people saying Jim's so nerfed now. You're actually kind of stupid if you think that. Yes, 2-1-4 is minus 10 now, but that's not extremely terrible, it's minus 10. And down 2 doesn't counter hit launch, yes. But what he gained is other lows that he can now use. For example, you can do down 2 into full crouch down forward 4, which means you can go into Zen there at plus 12 if your opponent didn't block that. And what do you have there? Another really fast low. Like, they really did buff his lows. What he also gained is better wall carry and combo damage as well. And somehow they made forward 4 counter hit even easier to combo off because of the hard air spins. Like, nothing in that combo is complicated at all. With Tekken 7 Jin, forward 4 pickup combos were actually pretty hard. Needing to run up into a crouch dash cancel into a while standing 4, like, it was actually hard, especially if you went into Zen. Because then you'd have to cancel out of Zen first, but Jim, he does not care. So easy. So honestly, all Jim really lost here was a bit of poking power and 1 counter hit launch. The stuff that he gained from this still makes him a really strong character in Season 2, arguably stronger than Season 1 Jim. But you guys let me know what you think of Jim's changes in Season 2. Not gonna lie though, some of Jim's combos are just kinda satisfying to land.